Alrighty. When you have a bunch of the same type of atoms all together, we have a sample of atoms and they're all the same type, which means they all have the same number of protons in the nucleus, which means they all have the same atomic number. We have an element, all right? And these elements are the building blocks of all matter on Earth. There are 118 of them right now. There will be more. And they are organized in a beautiful thing called the periodic table, which hopefully you will find on pages 148 and 149 of your book, but I understand there's one in the back of the book as well. You will need a periodic table. You've already done an assignment about the periodic table, so hopefully you know where that is. All right, the guy that contributed most to our current periodic table is a Russian guy named Dmitry Mendeleev. The vertical columns in a periodic table, the ones running up and down, well, running down, are called groups or families. The horizontal rows, the things running across, are called periods. Each block on the periodic table contains, all periodic tables contain certain information. Some of them have a little bit extra information. I'm not sure what the one in your book looks like. The one on our wall here in the classroom contains just the bare minimum, the 3 things that are on here. But some of them contain other information, like the full name of the element. But all periodic tables will contain 3 things. First of all, the chemical symbol. It's usually a 2-letter symbol, and the first one is capitalized. I don't know if usually is, yeah, it's probably usually. All right, there are several elements that just have 1-letter symbols. It's capitalized. But for the 2-letter symbols, the first letter is capitalized, second letter is not. And that's an important thing because you can get really confused if you don't understand that. All right, so the chemical symbol, the elemental symbol, will be on there. The second thing that will be on there is the atomic number. This is almost always just the whole number that is at the top of the block, of each block on the periodic table. On our periodic table here in the classroom, that number is in red. And so it's the top number, and the atomic number is the same as the number of protons in the nucleus. Same as the number of protons in the nucleus. This is, again, determines what element you have. And the third thing that all periodic tables contain are the average atomic mass for the element. Just what are the masses of these various things. These, almost all of them, maybe all of them, are all decimals because they are an average atomic mass. And they will be the bottom number on the element block on our periodic table on the wall. It's the black number. You should figure out what number it is in the periodic table in your book. You will need to know that there are special names of elements, special names given to certain groups. For instance, group 1 is called the alkali metals. So again, groups go down, groups and families go down. So group number 1 is the alkali metals. Group number 2 is called the alkaline metals. Group number 17 or 17A, I put that in there because I wasn't sure what your textbook has. That should be 7A. 7A. 8A, I'm not sure what your textbook has. It might just have group 17 and 18. That's what most new periodic tables have. But that group is called the halogens, and group 18 is called the noble gases.